What's good, people? This is Minister Yancy, and I'm just going to share what's on my heart, and I'm just going to get right into it. By default, by default, Satan is God of this world, and you can see this by how the systems of this world are just they don't work. They're crappy. But the one entity I want to talk about is the media. You know, the media markets campaigns to every group, promoting to the group that the other groups are out to get them. And it's just one satanic circle of madness. I'm going to share my experience. These past few years had just been crazy. And I'm talking about Trayvon Martin. I'm talking about Sterling. I'm talking about Sandra Bland. I'm talking about Tamir Rice. You know what I mean? Philando Castile and so many others have just been taken out by the police for no rightful reason. And the media just really does a great job at smearing our people. There's an incident going on now, recent, you know. Police officer kills a black woman within a home. The media wants to throw in the fact that there was a gun in the home. But, mind you, though the gun was in the residence, the gun was not being pointed at the police. Wasn't being pointed at the police at all. The gun wasn't drawn out. It wasn't out. But the media seemed that they had to put that in there. It was just useless information. It kind of reminds me of the incident in which the young black boy went into the gorilla's cage. And the gorilla, was dragging the little boy. But the media seemed to need to put the father as an ex-con in the news. The father of the child wasn't even at the zoo. But the media felt a need to smear. But that's what's been going on. This country has made my people, especially black men, the poster child of crime. Regardless of all the wicked things the white man has done all through American history, damn near destroying, wiping out the Indians, enslaving my people, etc. But we're made to be the poster child of crime. So, us being the poster child of crime has been going on for decades. And it has something to do with these police being so fueled up. When they come to fight crime in inner cities of America. When it comes towards them being in black communities, they want to look at all of us like we're all enemies, like we can't be trusted, like we're savages. You know what I mean? The same mess they said about us when they brought us over here. They don't speak no language. They're savages. You know what I mean? But that mess of promoting us as being the criminals, white people have been subjected under that for a long time. And it's totally wrong and satanic, but that's been going on. But what's going on now with modern technology and how social media is common, a lot of black people are being programmed too. The things that these cops are doing is wrong. There's been even a few just racist people in general just killing our people, getting away with it. But I see what's going on is, the media is coming at us now, portraying the white man, white people as devils and evil and all that. And be honest with you, it is what it is, man. Race is a problem that always been a problem here. And if the church is not going to be real with dealing with it within themselves, you know what I mean? There ain't no way the church is going to fix the mess that's down here. But it's an issue that really needs to be addressed. But anyway, like I was saying, the smear campaigns. Now, every time you on social media, man, all we hearing is about these bad cops and these racist white people. And it stirs a hatred in us. And the hatred and anger and frustration that it stirs in us, it shows the white people that what they have been witnessing in their campaigns about us is true. And it's causing some mess. And God showed me that, and I just had to walk out of that mess. Because the truth is this. It's all a battle for souls. It's all a battle for souls. People living their life as if they're not going to die. And people wasting time being caught up in hate. Hate for what? You a human being just like I'm a human being. You going to die just like I'm going to die. Why can't we just be happy on this ball while we here? It's like we can't even get along on this ball, on this planet. Enough land, enough resources for everybody. But I tell you, the ones that are greedy, the ones that are at the top, somebody's talking to Satan, literally. I'm telling you, man, how this world is just evil, man. And the evil is just so blatant now. The government, man, I look at CNN. CNN is a joke. I always knew that people really don't grow up, but man, CNN proves it. I'm telling you, man, the arrogance and stupidity of the people in our government, I'm telling you, Satan is in control. The systems down here are just so tricky, you know what I mean? And it's satanic, It's kind of like, it's a whole bunch of wordplay, and that's from Satan from back in the Garden of Eden. Oh, you surely won't die. And it's a mess. But I express all that to express this. Don't get caught up in hate. Though, I'm going to be honest, and I don't mean no disrespect. I'm not a racist, and you can't call me a racist because I call out the mess of another race. I also call out the mess on my people as well. But I'm going to say this. All white people aren't bad. Though I hate to say it, I believe a majority are. But a lot of that, too, you have to throw, or have a little understanding because of the ignorance that's been passed down from generation to generation. There's some ignorance, man. Whole lot of it. But, man, we ain't got time to be caught up in hate, man. We got to live this life so we can get to the real life. You know, we got to live this life in such a way that we can get to make it to heaven, to be with God, to actually have a real life. A place where there's no more crying, no more dying, no more sickness, no more poverty, no more greed, no more murder, no more divorce, abortion, sickness. None of that mess. Real living. Living with God, able to see God, able to be in his presence. You gotta live, man. You gotta live right. You gotta follow his word. And life, man, I mean, I understand. It's not always easy. We gotta pray for help, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. This is Minister Yancy. Take care and God bless.